Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the City of Suffolk and Suffolk Fire and Rescue, welcome to this exciting and momentous occasion, the uncoupling ceremony for our brand new Fire Station 11. My name is Jennifer Moore, and I have the honor of serving as your MC today as we officially open this vital new facility that will serve and protect our North Suffolk community. And we see we got some firefighters still working right now, don't we? This beautiful state-of-the-art station will not only enhance emergency response times, but it will also serve as a community hub for our surrounding neighborhoods and businesses. We are grateful for the leadership and hard work that has made this day possible, from our city officials and our first responders to the planners, architects, and construction teams who have brought this vision to life. And I see many of those individuals here today, so I'd like to recognize them. Mayor Michael D. Duman, Vice Mayor Lou Ward, Councilmember Shelley Butler Barlow, Councilmember Leroy Bennett, Councilmember John Rector, Councilmember Tim Johnson, Councilmember Ebony Wright, and Councilmember Leotis Williams. We also have Congresswoman Jen Kiggins, as well as our city staff. We have City Manager Al Moore, Deputy City Managers Kevin Hughes and Aziz Felder, Police Chief Danny Bowie, Sheriff David Miles. On behalf of the Treasurer's Office, we have Andrew Owen here today, Commissioner of the Revenue Susan Draper, Commonwealth's Attorney Narendra Plez, Brian Wolf from RRMM Architects, Brian Pyler from AR Chesson Construction Company, former Council Member Roger Fawcett, members of our Planning Commission, and of course, Fire Chief Michael Baraki and the leadership of Suffolk Fire and Rescue. We have a wonderful program ahead, including remarks from our city leaders, department officials, and a very special uncoupling moment to officially open this facility. So let's get started. Please stand for the presentation of colors and Pledge of Allegiance presented by the Suffolk Fire and Rescue Honor Guard. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Bringing a message that truly captures the spirit of today, it's my honor to invite to the lectern the Fire Chief of Suffolk Fire and Rescue, Fire Chief Michael Baraki.
Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. Mayor, Vice Mayor, members of City Council, the Honorable Congresswoman Jen Kiggins, Virginia Department of Emergency Management's Hurricane Program Manager Bruce Sterling, and Response and Recovery Officer Brian Russell, Mr. Al Moore, Mr. Kevin Hughes, Mr. Z. Felder, my fellow department directors, city leaders, other Hampton Roads fire chiefs, other dignities and guests, and most importantly, the firefighters and officers of Suffolk Fire Rescue, welcome to this uncoupling ceremony here today. Today is about the community and about the City of Suffolk's commitment to provide the best fire and advanced life support emergency medical services to the citizens and visitors of North Suffolk. Today we celebrate a time-honored tradition in the fire service called the Uncoupling Ceremony. Then we're going to dedicate this building through the host here in front of me. To get here today, so many people have contributed to this vision of a world-class fire and rescue department building a fire station that will serve the city and the community for the next 50-plus years. Mr. Moore and city staff, today is a milestone. Since this station was placed in the capital improvement plan, the city identified the right location here in the Huntersville community, acquired the land, budgeted the staff, trained the staff, all while RRMM Architects designed this beautiful station and AR Chesson Construction built the station. Mayor Duman, Vice Mayor Ward, and each and every city council member, thank you for supporting your fire department's growth and your fire department's vision to provide services here in North Suffolk. Mr. Roger Fawcett, over your 12 years on council, you supported public safety and fire rescue, and I want to thank you for your support and working with your fellow council members to ensure that this station would meet the needs of the community for many years ago. Thank you, Roger. Mr. Moore, a special thank you to your 41 years of public service and for being our city manager for the past 5 years. Your support made this day possible. Your commitment to all your departments and certainly your employees is your foundation, and for that we thank you. Thank you, Mr. Moore. To stand here today, partnerships lead to planning meetings, decisions, and execution. There are so many people to thank here, and if I leave you off, it's not my intent. This station is a result of so many people who spend so much time and effort to get here, and for that, I'm going to try to do my best to say thank you to all of you. First, I want to say thank you to Matt Arston, Brian Wolf, and Mindy Henderson. Thank you, Brian. Matt couldn't be here today. He has a family event. For leading the city's design team and working with all of us so that this fire station would not only be functional, but designed to meet the needs of the community. I told Matt in 2020, I did not want to just design and build a fire station. I wanted this station to be a destination for our citizens, our firefighters, and all firefighters in Hampton Roads to come enjoy and be part of this great building. I want people to emulate this building, to travel from everywhere in Hampton Roads and the Commonwealth to build a fire station similar to this. Matt, Brian, and Mindy, thank you so much. You have accomplished that mission. Well done. I want to thank Project Manager Daniel Plyer and Superintendent Brian Plyer for all the subcontractors who work with AR Chesson to build this station and bring it to life. Your attention to detail, your coordination with RRMM, with Chief Hinkle, with capital programs is impeccable. Thank you to AR Chesson. And AR, you guys are probably standing up, but thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Brian, and everything. Thank you so much for a great building. Mr. Gary Jones from Capital Programs and everyone on the staff, thank you so much, Gary. You provided us and our design team a long rope, about as long as this fire hose. And for that trust and respect that you gave us to allow this fire department, this city to build this firehouse, Gary, you're a true professional. Thank you so much. Gary, thank you and everybody on your team. Much appreciated. I want to thank Battalion Chief Steve Hinkle. Steve, your experience and wisdom, dedication, commitment is everywhere on the walls, the fixtures, the appliances, and the furnishings of this firehouse. I appreciate you and your commitment, and not only to this fire department, but to the city. Gary and I both ask you to stand up and be recognized for your service and dedication to this building. Steve, thank you. Means a lot. Thank you, Steve. Finally, I want to thank my senior leadership team, Deputy Chief James Dickens, Deputy Chief David Harrell, retired Deputy Chief Ted Adams, all the members of Suffolk Fire and Rescue who made this day possible. You now have a station that will reduce the response times, increase services, and provide the community with the ability to share space with our firefighters, with our community. Thank you to everybody in Suffolk Fire and Rescue. Contained in this 20,792 square foot fire station is 1,665 foot community meeting area that will allow our citizens the opportunity to vote, meet with ample seating, with visual aid equipment and displays for over 60 people. Vice Mayor Ward, I hope that you and your fellow council members and all the citizens of Suffolk will enjoy that space. This fire station will house an engine company, a ladder company, a rescue company, an advanced life support ambulance, and an EMS supervisor. 15 firefighters and medics will serve out of this station each shift, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. With 3 shifts, that's 45 firefighters and medics that will call this fire station home. 5 offices and 1 watch office will allow the fire officers and firefighters to complete their administrative duties, and one of the offices is dedicated to the Virginia Department of Emergency Management's Southside Hazardous Materials Officer. This partnership benefits not only the citizens of Suffolk, but the entire region. With this station, we will now have our second heavy rescue company in service, which will have specialized firefighters and hazardous materials technicians and specialists that will work hand in hand and side by side with VDEM Southside Hazmat Regional Officer Ray Herring. In addition, the location of this fire station benefits not only our citizens and visitors, but is a regional asset for fire rescue and advanced life support emergency medical responses. This station is less than 1 mile from 664 and less than 2 miles from the Monitor Merrimack Memorial Bridge. It is less than 1 mile from the city of Portsmouth and the city of Chesapeake. Automatic aid and code responses at Chesapeake, Portsmouth, and Newport News will become quicker, and everyone in North Suffolk, Western Portsmouth, Northwest Chesapeake, and all who travel on 664 will benefit from this firehouse. To house all this equipment, we have 4 84-foot-long apparatus bays that are strategically placed to provide a rapid response of firefighters and medics on the 5 pieces of apparatus. 20 bunk rooms are compliant with new industry standards and are placed so that expedient response time can occur from their bunks. The kitchen, day room, and dining area can accommodate up to 20 firefighters. 540 square feet of space benefits is for that physical fitness room so that we, the firefighters who are occupational athletes, can work out and remain healthy while on duty. The fire station has an SCBA fill station and EMS storage area, a workshop to repair tools and small equipment, a decontamination room so that firefighters and medics can remove the smoke, fire, hazardous byproducts, and biohazards before entering the station. A mezzanine up there is above these rooms and will store fire gear, hose, and large equipment. The 3-story training tower is incorporated into the building to allow our firefighters in North Suffolk and our area up here to train on rope, elevator rescue, ventilation, hose line deployment, technical rescue, laddering, and apparatus placement. Through the 2020 and 2022 Department of Homeland Security of FEMA Staffing for Adequate Fire and Emergency Response SAFER grants, the City of Suffolk and Suffolk Fire Rescue was awarded $7.6 million for 3 years worth of salaries for 36 of the 45 firefighters necessary to staff this station. Congresswoman Kiggins, thank you, and thank you to all your colleagues in the United States Congress for the funding for AFG and for SAFER that truly makes our community safer. Grants like SAFER allow the city to grow at pace with the community. Today, the 36 firefighters hired with SAFER grants are trained and ready to serve our community. There are 36 people at work because of our United States Congress, United States Senate, Department of Homeland Security, FEMA, Congresswoman Kiggins, and her colleagues. Thank you to Congresswoman Kiggins for your commitment to the citizens of Suffolk. Thank you so much. Finally, as I get ready to turn the podium over to Congresswoman Kiggins, I want to thank city staff, all the staff from Fire Rescue, and everyone else who dedicated their time to make this day happen. Mr. Al Moore, Mr. Kevin Hughes, Mr. Z. Felder, and everyone in the city manager's office. Charles Meek, Tracy Dickens, Wendy Warfel from the finance department, Gary Jones and everybody from capital programs, Jay Shimoleski and Amy Gardner from purchasing, Kevin Wine and all his staff from planning and community development, Jennifer Moore and her entire communications and media department, Chiefs Dickens and Harrell and retired Chief Adams. Fire Station 11 design team includes Chief Harrells, Adams, Kessinger, Hinkle, Jennings, Captain Alaman, Lieutenant Dodson. Thank you all for designing this fantastic building. In addition, so many of our contractors, subcontractors, and engineers are here, but GET Solutions, Timmons Group, Thompson Consultant Engineers, Lynch Mikens, and every other contractor, city employee, or fire department member who touched this building, thank you so much. And with that, I turn the podium back over to Jennifer. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Chief. We're honored to hear from someone who plays a vital role in advocating for Suffolk from Washington. It is my pleasure to welcome Congresswoman Jen Kiggins to the lectern.
Well, good morning to everyone. It's just a privilege to be here with so many of you all and to see with my own eyes what an awesome facility this will be to serve our great communities. And just personally, it means a lot to me. I grew up with a family of firefighters. My grandfather was a fireman in the Bronx in New York City. I have 2 uncles and 2 cousins that followed in his footsteps. I grew up listening to the fire radio when we visited my grandparents' house. So to see kind of what the fire service has turned into, it's awesome. You deserve the best and the best quality of life and quality of service products that we can give. In Washington, I will say thank you. Thank you for visiting me. We heard from firefighters a few weeks ago. Many were families of fallen firefighters, but the issues that are near and dear to your heart become near and dear to my heart as well. And I just appreciate the advocacy and sharing with people like me who are working in government so that we know what you need, so that we can continue to provide that funding piece for you, which is so important, which then turns into these great new facilities like this. But I've been laser focused on quality of life and quality of service issues since I arrived in Congress. First in Armed Services Committee. I know that's an important part of our fight with people who serve our great country in the military, but also people who serve our communities, our law enforcement community, our fire service community, our first responders. So it's been a privilege to be a part of multiple task force that look at what do you all need? What do you all need to be healthy, to the great facility and the things that this offers, from the gym equipment to just being able to take care of hygiene and sleep and eating and all the things that we know are important to keeping you in your tip-top shape to do your job. So it's been a privilege to put our money where our mouth is in Congress and to help provide funding for places like this, for facilities that I know will go to good use to serve our communities. Just the proximity alone and listening to not only all the things that are housed here, but to all the locations that you'll be able to serve from this one spot. So just a privilege to be here in person, just to say thank you to each and every one of you. Privileged to represent you all in Washington. I appreciate all you do, and I look forward to seeing this facility and this fire department just continue to grow and serve our great community. So thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Fire Station 11 sits in the Nansemond Borough. So I would like to welcome Borough Representative, Vice Mayor Lou Ward, to say a few words.
Good afternoon. Well, most of you know I've been on council about 13 years. We're on the 14th year, and you very seldom see me behind a microphone. So this occasion, I appreciate the city manager, Jennifer, said to me, Vice Mayor Ward, do you want to speak? I say, you better believe it, I have to speak. First of all, I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity to represent this borough, but the Huntersville community. Some of y'all don't know, my father was raised right over there. But I was raised in Brooklyn, New York. I want to thank the city manager, Al Moore. Al Moore, you're going out with a bang. So this might be the last one for you, but thank you so much, man. I don't normally do this, but I got to be me. And I said that, and I got permission. I want to thank the fire chief, Chief Baraki. Thank you so much. I like to be for real. I want to thank Gary Jones, the master builder. Chief Baraki, he might don't tell you, but I bugged him all so much. I kept saying, when is going to be there? And he will give me the answer. He said, Lou, you're going to be proud of it. And what I see, I'm proud of it. Thank you so much again, okay? But I want to let you know something, and I'm going to do it different. And I got permission from my mayor. I want to do it different. I want to do it the way I do it. No disrespect for nobody. That's the way I'm going to do this. When every good person be successful, you need a team, you need support. This community has supported me, and I done did what I have to do with this community. This community not just support me, I always was a person who cared about people. That's my nature. Got that from my father and my mother. But I wanted to say this here. When I first came here, and I can talk about this, I've been here 30 years. Right over there, where Crow was at, it was a cow pasture. I've been here. I'm gonna tell you some history about this building is beautiful, amazing. But there's some people that have sacrificed on the shoulders we came on. And I have to mention that. I don't talk this long, but I'm gonna say that today, because this is my borough. Huntersville, this is our house. Be proud of, this is our house. Two things I wanted to do. I wanted to win my election for redistricting. I did, with the help of the people in the National Borough, especially Huntersville. And let me say this story, I gotta say this. People ask me, how did I win the first time? That's family in there. When you come to Huntersville, mostly it's family. And I don't deal with the internet and all that social network, but my name was ringing the first time on the internet. Vote for Lou Ward. I don't know where you at, if anybody live in the Nashville Borough, vote for him. And look at the turnout. Thank you again, Huntersville. Yeah, when I got to write something down, you know it's important to me. But I had to do this. We stand on the shoulders of people. I mean, I consider them great people. They had vision, and their vision was to make that community, or our village, what it's going to be or what it looked like today. And I'm speaking from my heart. I got to name some names, and I'm gonna start back when I came here about 30 years ago. I made the first 2 years I started going to the Civic League. And one of the Civic League persons was Shirley Snellings. One thing about Shirley Snelling, she loved Huntersville. She made sure that the city respond to some of the things that's going on. And we're not gonna be fooled. What you see of Huntersville 30 years ago, it wasn't like that. It was not like that. And the reason I feel so good about this, it's a wonderful day, and I accomplished what I wanted, and we got this fire station. I wanted something that Huntersville would be proud of, and they have. I was worried about the last 2 elections, but God blessed me that I did it, because I wanted to be the councilman of this section. I want to talk a couple of names. I said Shirley Snellings. I want to say Monica Pope. That was Shirley Snellings' right-hand person. Wherever Shirley Snellings went, Monica was there. But one thing about Monica, he knew rules and law. So he knew what you're doing wrong or right, and he gonna let you know what he's talking about. We also had Deacon White. Deacon White used to stand on that corner sometime and watch who's coming in the community. God bless him, he passed now. We also had, and I thank Monica, Miss Helen White, she was the treasurer. She made sure that money was right. God bless her too. These people seen people. I'm standing on their shoulders, all of us standing on their shoulders. They never seen this, but I'm gonna take advantage of it today to let them know I appreciate them. We also have, I used to go to the meetings, and I was about 45, 50, whatever, and we had families. And you used to see the older people will be holding hands, marching, going to the Civic League meeting. And the ones I don't know, you think about it in your heart, and you think about it and thank them. The Jackson family. We have Oscar Jackson, Evelyn Jackson. We have my friend who passed, Doug Jackson. and his wife, Barbara Jackson. They would go to these meetings. They was in their 60s or 80s. They would go to their meetings. Then we had the Archie Elliott senior family. They would go. And one thing about them, you ever seen certain people that had that class, that style? They'll make sure everything was organized. They make sure we was on the right subjects. That's what they brought to the table. We had Ruby Ward, had Gracie Scott, a little biased, that's my aunt. She lived to be 102. We had Isaiah, her best friend, Ward. These people was older. They put an image of what we have to do when other people put that community down. They made sure we had a voice. Lovey Knight, Marielle Ward, and I wanted to get this thing, so I don't know if I seen his daughter, Pastor Ralph Richardson. He had a vision. And one thing about becoming a leader, everybody don't have to agree with you, but you have a vision. You got to lead. And he led that church, Little Grove Baptist Church. These people supported me, changed me who I am today, and I could not have been that way without these people in Huntersville who I respect, my family, my relatives. These people should be known, and I got a few more names I want to say, but I just want to let it know, Huntersville family, they ain't forgotten. We had Henry Ward. Henry Ward was a deacon, but if you ever had prayer, he almost prayed like it was a sermon, and his favorite words were by and by. We also had Herbert Porter. We call him Pop Porter. And one thing he would leave with you was be. And you always said, what are you saying be for? Be better than me. God bless him. And now I'm coming up to the future. It's not like what it used to be. Well, we got some strong leaders. And I think they appreciate that. I want them to understand why I'm saying this. We got the president of Civic League, Jerry Norman. She came in, had a little situation where she's just different. I think she came from New York also. But she's trying to lead the community. We have Debbie White, who's anything's going on with the city, and I ask her the need to give me a hand, she will. Then we also have Estine Bassett. Her and Debbie work together, get things done. I want to brag on this. Nobody party like Huntersville. So when they got a cookout or a block party, you cannot beat them. So I want to thank them for helping me out. I'm going to say a little what I feel, and I'm going to tell you why I feel like this. I want you Huntersville people to know, and I want all y'all to know. And I got to confirm. Before all this came, Huntersville had situations, a lot of stuff going on. They took it for granted. Blatant homes, houses, vacant lots, so you know what comes along with that. And with these people I named would go to these meetings. And by going to these meetings, you learn things. And I looked at them because I'm new to this, from New York. I'm a little different. When you ask me why can you do it, you said why? I said why not? That's the way my mother raised me. Huntersville, let me say this here. If you just moved here, let me tell you what's happened. Why I'm so emotional for this firehouse? Because at one time, they were gonna make this industrial park. That was at a meeting. Right then and there, I looked at them people and I see the persistence. Look what we have now. There was gonna be an industrial park, but the people we had, who I called out, make sure that that's not the way they want this community to be. So the way I feel, Huntersville, I'd like to thank the fire chief, city manager, and whoever decided to make this a firehouse. I thank you so much, because you know what, Chief? I got a grandson here. He said he might want to be a fireman. I got another relative. He wants to be a fireman. Do you know what it does to a community? Every day they got to come by this firehouse. We ain't talking about factories. We ain't talking about woods. Every day. And what kids see, they can have an idea. And I know you and your fire team going to have a whole lot of things going on. Because back when I was in New York, the firemen was the one we talked with and did all of those activities and everything. So I know the Suffolk Fire Department do the same thing. This is important to me. Like I said, I normally don't speak, but you can wake me up and I'll be telling you the same thing because that's from my heart. I want to thank another person today. Me and her just grew as friends. We just talk a lot. And that's Miss Helen Johnson. Thank you for coming to my house. Thank you so much. And I always ask Mr. Johnson, how you doing? I'm glad to see you here. Thank you for coming. So with that, I will say, Huntersville, this is our house. God bless.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. No celebration in our city would be complete without hearing from the one who helps guide its vision and progress. Please help me welcome our mayor, the Honorable Michael Duman.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. And I'm speaking last tonight, so a lot of it's already been said. And lots of times I'll say good morning or good afternoon, and I'll say, nah, it's not a good morning. It's not a good morning. It's a great morning. And sometimes, like today, it's not even a great morning. It's an awesome morning. Superb, outstanding, amazing. You get the drift. It is with great pride that I welcome you all to this momentous occasion, the grand opening and uncoupling of Fire Station 11, a vital addition to our city's public safety infrastructure. I would like to send a special thanks to Congresswoman Kiggins for attending this morning because she had to hustle to get down here from DC. Good to see you, and thank you for all your support for the city of Suffolk and its citizens. I must say that in my role as mayor, I have been asked to do many things, but an uncoupling does have me a little concerned. I was going to Google it to see exactly what that was, but my wife suggested about it. She said, you'll find out when you get there. This almost 22,000 square foot facility is more than just a building. It is a promise to the residents of Suffolk that their safety remains our top priority. It stands as a testament to our city's commitment to proactive emergency response, to operational excellence, and to supporting the brave men and women who serve in our Suffolk Fire and Rescue Department. Located strategically to meet the growing needs of our expanding community, Fire Station 11 will improve response times, enhance service delivery, and provide the resources necessary to protect life and property across our city's northern corridor. One of the most exciting features of this new fire station, and I hope everyone here, if you hadn't had the opportunity to go by and take a look at it before you leave, is the inclusion of a 1,700 square foot community room, a space designed not just for emergency responders, but for all of us. This is a place where residents can gather, connect, and build relationships. Whether it's hosting a neighborhood meeting, offering a CPR class, or simply providing a safe place for residents to come together, this room is a reminder that public safety isn't just about response times, it's about relationships. I want to take a moment to thank the City Council for their vision and support, our city manager and staff for moving this project forward, and our fire and rescue leadership for their guidance throughout the planning and design process. I also want to recognize and congratulate Mr. Gary Jones, Director of Capital Programs and Buildings, for delivering another outstanding project on time and under budget. And I had already scripted this, obviously, before I got here. So when I got him, I said, Gary, come here, dude. Let me talk to you for a minute. Oh, wait, is this ahead of time and under budget? He said, oh, yeah. I said, okay, I don't have to scratch it off. I get a lot of critics out there when something comes out of my mouth that isn't exactly right. His efforts, combined with the expertise and professionalism of the construction teams, architects, and project managers, turned a vision into a reality. Most importantly, let us thank our firefighters, those who will call this station home. Your courage, professionalism, and unwavering commitment inspire us daily, and we are proud to provide you with the tools and facilities you need and deserve. As Suffolk continues to grow, so too must our investments in safety, infrastructure, and quality of life. Station 11 represents progress, and it represents our promise. Thank you all for being here today. So let's do an uncoupling and open this new chapter in service, safety, and strength for the city of Suffolk. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Before we do the uncoupling of the hose, we need to do one final thing, a very important thing. We need to bless the building. Thank you. Please welcome firefighter and chaplain Josh Baker to lead us.
All right. I know everyone's excited to just be able to go and tour and see this beautiful building, but like she said, no uncoupling ceremony would be complete without a blessing. So at this time, I'm going to do so. Please feel free to bow your head if you'd like to do so. Heavenly Father, we gather before you today in gratitude and reverence as we dedicate this new Fire Station 11 into the city of Suffolk. Thank you for guiding every step that has led to this moment, the planning, the labor, the resources, and unwavering commitment to protect and serve this community. We humbly ask for your presence to rest upon this station. May it be more than just bricks and steel. Let it be a place of courage, compassion, and unity. Bless this building and all who enter it. Let your peace fill its halls, your wisdom guide its leaders, and your strength uphold every member of this team. Lord, we especially lift up the brave men and women who will serve here. Surround our firefighters with your divine protection as they respond to emergencies, often placing themselves in harm's way for the sake of others. Grant them courage in danger, clarity in chaos, and comfort in the face of loss. Shield them as they enter the flames and be their refuge when they return. We pray for the community this station will serve. May all who call for help find swift and capable hands, compassionate hearts, and hope restored. Let this station be a beacon of safety and a reminder that help is never far away. Lord, bless the engines, ladders, and every piece of equipment housed here. Let each vehicle roll out in purpose and return in peace. May the tools of this trade be guided by skillful hands and steady minds, always used in service of saving life and protecting all that we hold dear. We also pray over the culture of the fire service, God, the brotherhood and the sisterhood that binds these firefighters together. May their bond grow stronger with each shift, built on trust, integrity, and mutual respect. May this be a place where new firefighters are mentored with wisdom and seasoned ones are honored for their experience and sacrifice. Lord, may your blessing rest upon Station 11 from this day forward. Go before them in every call, stand beside them in every challenge, and remain behind them as their constant strength. In your heavenly name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Josh. In a few moments, we'll take part in the time-honored tradition that is the uncoupling of the fire hose. It's the fire service's version of a ribbon cutting. And just like in firefighting, it takes teamwork. Two people working together, pulling in opposite directions to open a path ahead. And that's exactly what this station is all about. opening up the path ahead to faster service, to stronger neighborhoods, to greater peace of mind. So today we celebrate the people who make that possible, our firefighters, our leaders, our community. Let this station stand for decades to come as a beacon of safety, service, and strength. After we uncouple, we'll take a few pictures. Our guests today are invited to do tours of the fire station and join us for lunch in the kitchen area, provided by Firehouse Subs. How appropriate. This will likely be the largest group photo we have ever taken at a grand opening, so if you are asked to be in the picture, please make your way up to the hose at this time. I'll ask Fire Chief Baraki and City Manager to hold the couplings. So we'll have our fire individuals over here on this side, and we'll have our city staff and dignitaries on this side. So please make your way up, and let's uncouple this hose.
Gary,